What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Scents, and we got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion, and it's going to be a long video as I have probably about 15 fragrances laid out in front of me, so I won't waste a whole lot of time talking and need something from you. Like this video, share this video. Now let's get into it. Blue. It's not only one of my favorite colors, it is one of my favorite scent profiles. I almost broke this video up into two sections, but I said no, let's get it into one. Let's go. A blue fragrance that I absolutely love, that doesn't get a lot of talk and that people don't really mention very much, and it's from the house of Carolina Herrera, and it is Cobalt Blue. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, sweet blue fragrance. It gets me a lot of compliments. I wore this to work one day just on a whim. I said, let me pull that out and wear it, and lo and behold, very attractive young lady, which is no exception. It happens all the time, was telling me how good I smelled. So from the house of Carolina Herrera, it is Cobalt Blue. Not gonna do a whole lot of talking about the fragrances. We're just gonna talk about blue fragrances. From the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, it is Acqua Essenziale Blue. And I might give myself a squirt of this one. I haven't worn this one in quite a while. I didn't pull out all of my blue fragrances because I didn't pull out my Bulgari Blue Naughty because I feel like it's discontinued and it may be a little bit hard to find. I didn't pull out my Acqua Atlantique. It's sort of a blue fragrance as well. But this is a good one. This is a good fragrance. Many frag heads refer to this one as their favorite blue fragrance, or at least amongst the top. But this one is sort of a clean, soapy blue, but a very good fragrance. From the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, it's Acqua Essenziale. One of my favorite blue fragrances is from the house of Coach, and it is Coach Blue, and the levels are right there on this Coach Blue. I may have to find me a bigger bottle of old Coach Blue. Yep, that blue. I'll tell you a blue fragrance that I just realized that I left off that I should have put in here, and that's Jimmy Choo Man Blue. I should have put Jimmy Choo in here, but I've already started the video. I'm not stopping to go get it. Jimmy Choo Man Blue, add him to the list. Coach Blue, very clean, very classy, very smooth, and very blue. What do you think about Coach Blue? Now, Jimmy Choo Blue, since I brought it up, I'm gonna talk about it even though I don't have my bottle here with me. I knew I was gonna forget one. That's a compliment getter. Every time I wear Jimmy Choo Man Blue, I get tons and tons and tons and tons of compliments on it. Definitely one that you should pick up and try out. This next one is a bit of a fresh blue, an aquatic blue, very similar to another blue fragrance that I have on this list. I picked this up for $29 at TJ Maxx, and it is from the house of Afnan, and it is 9 AM Swim, and this is my scent of the day, by the way, and it is very similar to Bleu de Chanel, and it is a great fragrance. Doesn't last all that long. I wish it had better performance, but it could be one of those situations where it's lasting longer than you think it is, but it's really wearing off of your skin. Typical 9 AM, 9 PM bottle. They all come in the same bottle. Very fresh, very blue, very aquatic. Great office scent, great around the house chilling scent, gym scent, just very, very light, very casual, very blue. Even though blue is not in the name of this one, still it is a great fragrance. From the house of Afnan, it is 9 AM Swim. I have a ton of Polo fragrances that all have either blue in the name or remind me of a blue scent. This one does not have blue in the name, but in my opinion, it is a fresh blue fragrance, and it is Polo 67. And I do consider this a blue scent. It's more of a fresh scent than it is blue. And it does not have blue in the name, but it comes across blue to me. But put this in the vein with YSL Myself something along those lines. A really nice, fresh fragrance. I think I'm fixing to purchase a blue fragrance as if I need one. And it's gonna be, I may just wait, but it's gonna be Mont Blanc Legend Blue. I've kind of got an itching for that one, but this is a good fragrance, a nice compliment getting fragrance as well. Where do I go from here? Well, we'll stay with Polo. Polo Blue Parfum. This is a deep, rich blue. Oh, this smells good. I'm telling you, if you don't have Polo Red Parfum and Polo Blue Parfum, you need to get them. The blue you can get at a really good price, I think, on Joma Shop, so I would check there. You could probably get a bottle under 40 bucks. I got mine at Dillard's, and they were on sale, and I got them in the gift set, so I got the big bottles and the small bottles, Polo Blue, Polo Red at the same time. And of course, I sold the small bottles and kept the big bottles, but this is a nice, deep, rich version of the original Polo Blue, if you are familiar with that scent. No cucumber vibe in this one. Compliment getting fragrance. I remember the first time I wore this to work, walked by a young lady and she stopped and pointed at me. She said, "What you got on?" And I told her, Polo Blue Parfum. Same bottle as 67, which I think Polo has gone to this style bottle, but I like it. It smells good. We're gonna stay in the house for Polo for just a minute. From the house of Polo, it is Deep Blue, which is a parfum concentration. And again, this is an iteration of the original Polo Blue. The biggest takeaway that I get from these is you still get that blue freshness that you get from the original Polo Blue, but the cucumber is not there, and that's beautiful to me. This is a great, great, great fragrance. I absolutely love it. Very casual, very office friendly, smells really, really good. Just nice and classy, not too much. It doesn't necessarily make me think about playing polo. What it makes me think about is being out on a yacht or being out at a barbecue, and it's just pretty outside and it's nice, and you've got on a nice, pair of khakis or something just nice and casual, V-neck t-shirt and maybe some boat shoes, or just extremely, extremely casual. Maybe you got a friend with a yacht and you're out in Miami on the yacht. That's what this reminds me of. Just casual. It smells really, really good. It does smell blue, smells crisp and clean. Very white t-shirt approved, or polo style shirt approved. Don't stay in the house of Polo. That's Deep Blue. This is Ultra Blue. This is Polo Ultra Blue. And this is a good blue fragrance as well. And I love these Polo bottles. They are so nice. Ultra Blue is a little bit fresher than Deep Blue. Deep Blue is nice. You can tell it's a parfum concentration. Again, you will pick up similarities between the original Polo and Polo Blue and all of these fragrances, but they all are just a little bit different. Do you need all of them? No, because they keep you in the same wheelhouse, but each one of them just has a little something different. If you don't like heavy scents and you really just want something really, really light, then Ultra Blue is the one for you. And they're all just a tad bit different. Not a whole lot of difference. This one is a lot lighter and fresher, where this one is still fresh, but it's deeper. I prefer this one. This right here. This is nice. That's really nice. Okay. I still got 4 Polo fragrances, but let me dip out of Polo for a minute. Let's go to this one. Let's go to John Varvatos Indigo, which is a song by Chris Brown. Indigo. Y'all should check this song out. I love this song. It's nice. That's nice. When I think indigo, though, I think bright, and it's not really the brightest of blues, but it's an easy to wear fragrance. It's nice, it's clean, it's fresh, with just a tinge of something in there that makes it blue. I don't know if it's Ambroxan, Isoe Super, Very easy to wear fragrance, a gentlemanly type of fragrance. I picked this up off of Mercari for a song. I think I paid around $19 for it, and it was unsealed. And I thought that was a really good deal. I do like this. It is youthful. All of these fragrances, honestly, are really, really youthful fragrances and can be worn by anyone of any age. Let that be noted too. But from the house of John Varvatos, it is Indigo. My favorite blue fragrance of all, and one of my favorite fragrances of all, from the house of Chanel. This is Bleu de Chanel, the EDP. And you can go with the Parfum or the original. They're all amazing. Classic, easy to wear, timeless, clean. I have never worn either the EDT, the EDP, or the P of Bleu de Chanel and not received compliments and not been told how nice I smell. It's just, to me, it's one of the most perfect scents that you can wear. Nobody's gonna complain about it. It's not overpowering, it's not too strong, and you just smell like money. That's what you smell like with this. It just smells like money. So from the house of Chanel, it is Bleu de Chanel, and that is the Parfum. Let's dip back into Polo again. So Polo Blue has Deep Blue, which is a Parfum. They have Polo Blue, the Parfum, and then they have Polo Blue, the EDP. This is probably the most redundant out of all of them, but I think I caught this for $15. I did a bundle. The guy said it was a 1.7, but it wasn't. It was a 1.3. This is probably the most redundant out of all of them because there is a lot of similarities between these two, Deep Blue, and a lot of similarities. And I just said I love Deep Blue, and I do. A lot of similarities here. I mean, it's really no point in having this one, but I'm a collector. So for collection's sake, it's okay for me to have, and for the price that I got it at, I mean, it was $14 or $15 in a bundle from Mercari. So I think I've worn it once, but out of all of them, it's probably the most redundant. So if you have any of the others, if you have Deep Blue, you probably won't need the EDP. If you have the Parfum, you won't need the EDP. So yeah, it's a little bit redundant, but it's okay. You know, I didn't pay $14 or $15 for it, so no harm, no foul. But Polo Blue, the EDP. Whew. Well, I tell you, it's a lot of blue. It's a lot of blue. From the house of Perry Ellis, it is very blue. I can tell I hadn't worn this in a while. That's nice. Clean. Okay. Okay, Perry Ellis, I'm gonna have to break you out. It reminds me of denim. It reminds me of a nice pair of blue jeans and a nice polo shirt or a button-up shirt or just a plain t-shirt or jeans and a hoodie go well together as well. But it just reminds me of denim. If that makes any sense to you, it just makes me want to go iron up my jeans and starch up my jeans and pick out a nice white pair of sneakers and a nice colorful polo shirt to go with it and be clean. That's what it reminds me of. Just a fresh, clean blue scent. Very nice though, Perry Ellis. Very nice. So Perry Ellis, very blue. That surprised me a little bit. I haven't worn that in a while, and it smells really good. From the house of Perry Ellis as well. And this is Perry Ellis 360 Blue, and I like this one. Or at least the last time I wore it, I liked it, but it's been a while. You can pick up on a lot of the 360 DNA in this one, and I'm not a fan of the original Perry Ellis 360. I used to be when I was younger, but not so much more. This one smells good, but it's a little bit dated. Between the two, I would definitely recommend this one. The dry down on this one is much, much better. The opening is a little bit powdery, sort of a powdery blue. It's a good fragrance, but it does smell a little bit dated, and you can tell it's an older fragrance. We talk about this sometimes. The quality of newer fragrances is a lot better than the quality of older fragrances, and you can tell it with this one. Now, does this fragrance smell good? Yes. And with this fragrance smell good, and on a nice spring day when you're outside and the wind is blowing and it kicks up off of you, will it smell good? Yes. Yes. Scent trail, sillage, people getting wafts, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it on you. But smelling it up close, I don't want to use the word cheap or generic, but you're gonna smell some deficiencies. How about that for a frag review? You're gonna smell some deficiencies up close with it, but still a nice fragrance, and it's one that I would definitely wear. Great work scent, great work scent. All right, I got about, I think just 4 more. Yeah, 4 more. And 3 of them are Polo. So let's get those out of the way. Let's get the Polos out of the way. From the house of Polo, it is Polo Gold Blend. And I'm not sure what concentration this is. Oh, it says it right there, Parfum. It's a Parfum concentration. And I like this one. I like this one. This one is blue with a little bit of woodiness to it. This is gonna be a lot of people's favorites from the house of Polo. This Gold Blend. It's gonna be a lot of people's favorites. It is a blue scent, fresh, with more of a woody nuance than any of these other blues. The Bleu de Chanel has the incense vibe going on for it, and I like it. I like it a lot. But Gold Blend, blue with a little bit of wood. This next one is the Collector's Edition, and it is another parfum. I should tell you this, I should have brought that bottle in here with me. I also have JB Butters Polo Blue scented butters. So use code TREY5 when you go to www.jbbutters.com and shop. Use code TREY5 and get you $5 off. The next one is from the house of Polo, and it is the Collector's Edition. And again, this one is similar to Gold Blend. It's not a whole lot of difference in this one than Gold Blend. To my nose, you get more of a woody nuance, but I mean, it's very smart of Polo. I don't know how many of these are floating around out there or what the price on these would be now. I paid about $70 for this at Marshall's in Nashville, Tennessee. It was the last stop back when I was still married, and we had shot to Nashville just to do some shopping and looking. Of course, I was gonna hit every TJ Maxx or whatever that I could. This was the absolute last stop, and I was running out of time and money before we needed to head back home, because it's still a 2.5, 3 hour drive for us. So ran into a Marshall's, walked in there, saw it, was like, well, that's gonna take care of both my money and whatever. So I spent the $70, got it, and came home. But a lot of similarities between Gold Blend and this one. They're not exact, but close enough. But this is still a good smelling fragrance right here. It's blue and fresh, and just like Gold Blend, it's gonna have that kiss of the wood that's going in it. None of them have the same, exact same DNA and makeup as the original Polo Blue, which I've had this bottle forever. This is an old bottle. As I look outside and see the pretty sunshine, man, it's a beautiful day here in Alabama. It's almost 60 degrees. Tomorrow's gonna be in the 60s, which is Sunday, and then starting next Monday, we're gonna see some 70-degree temperatures in February. Crazy. That's Alabama for you. This one, yeah, these two right here are very similar. The Perry Ellis 360 Blue and the original Polo Blue, very similar. Again, this is a nice fresh blue, best known for that nice melon cucumber type of note that's in it. I've had this a while, so some of the notes in it may have sharpened I'm sorry, have dulled, but I've used the majority of the bottle. This used to be my go-to back in the day. Back in the day, I'd be dripped down in Polo, and this was the scent that I would go to. So from the house of Polo, it is Polo Blue. Or from the house of Ralph Lauren, it is Polo Blue. Some people get sensitive about that and say Ralph Lauren is the house. Ralph Lauren, Polo, whatever. Same thing. You know what the hell I'm talking about. Shit. I'll quit hating. From the house, oh my goodness. How do you say that? Gianni Ferrer, it's L'Uomo. Jean Ferrer, maybe? Genco Ferrer? L'Uomo. How much I got left in this? And this is a Bleu de Chanel clone as well. Ooh, great atomizer. Man, that's nice. Man, that's nice. I got too many fragrances, y'all. I got, can we talk for just a minute? You know, I'm with my friends, right? Can we talk? I got too many fragrances. I got too many fragrances. I need to sell some stuff. Oh, bullshit. And you know this, man. Ain't that what Smokey said? How close is this to Bleu de Chanel? It's not so much that it's close, but it gives you the same vibe. But nonetheless, it's a great fragrance that needs to be worn. I remember when I got this, this was sent to me by JP. I didn't know a whole lot about it, but he sent it to me, and it's a nice blue fragrance. I think I'm gonna find a spot to put this on skin. I don't know the price points on it. Again, a little bit of an alcohol twinge there, which is something you don't get as much in some of the more modern releases. They've toned down on that alcohol and going towards more of a EDP concentration. It smells good. But again, you can tell it's an older fragrance. It's one of those that I think is going to smell better in the air. It's going to smell better coming off of your skin than up close and personal, because right there, it's taking it a minute to, there we go. A little bit of a soapy blue, more of a clean blue. Definitely an office type scent, a more dressy blue. Don't see this being a huge projector or being a fragrance that you're going to get a lot of longevity out of, but nonetheless, it still smells good. So from the house of Genco Ferrer, it's L'Uomo, which I know Uomo means man in Italian. So out of all these that I sprayed, favorites, Deep Blue, 6, 7, no brainer, Bleu de Chanel, and Cobalt. Those are going to be with a toss up between Gold Blend and the Collector's Edition. All right, guys, that is it, man. That is umpteen blue fragrances in my collection. And again, honorable mention to the boy, the homie, the legend, Jimmy Choo Man Blue, who accidentally got left out of this. Definitely should have been in there, because I'll never forget wearing Jimmy Choo Man Blue and having to stop at a gas station out in the country, and them old cougars in there went stupid. That woman looked at me and said, "You smell delicious." And I said, "Let me pump for I need 20 on pump 5 right there, Miss Lady." And got my ass in my truck and drove off. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it, man. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Almost broke it down into 2, but I said, nope, we're going to get through it. And yeah, and again, keep in mind, anytime I do a video, it's basically suggestions for you. And it's encouragement to dust off your fragrances and wear them and enjoy them. And that's advice I have to take myself. So with that being said, I love you all. May God bless you all. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And I hope you've had a great weekend. Fellas, single men, be on the lookout, as it's F2. So you're going to get a lot of big head texts or, hey, what you doing text. You don't mean it. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong. Anyway, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace.